In this video, I want to share with you the #1 reason for all human unhappiness. Okay, I know that's a bold statement to make, but trust me on this one. There is one thing you're going to need to learn to master if you want a life of success, happiness, and your powered up state, and that's your mindset. So, from the moment we're born up until the age we die, we probably have about 4 different mindsets that we grow and develop as we get older. Now, when we were born, I'm talking 2, 3, or 4 years old, the first mindset that we have is magical. So children that age, anything is possible. You know, ask children what they dream about. Ask children about Father Christmas, the Tooth Fairy. They believe in all that kind of stuff. For them, anything is possible and there are 0 limits. Now, we all have the access to our magical mindset, but when was the last time you accessed your magical mindset? If you're watching this video, I'm going to question whether it was very recently. But the thing is, you always have access to your magical mindset. So get back in touch with that magical mindset. So from the age of about 7 years old, we start to become aware of the things we can do in our life. So we start to say things like, I can, I'm unstoppable, and we get mighty. Now I'm talking superhero mighty here. Now at that age, you said you wanted to be a doctor, a pilot, a nurse. You could have been anything you wanted to. So when's the last time you got really mighty about anything in your life? Because it starts to go downhill from here. Around about the age of 12 or 13, we start to become aware of the things we can't do as opposed to the things we can do. And we get meek. And by meek, I mean stoppable. So how stoppable have you become? I mean, actually, how startable are you? When's the last time you actually started something and got mighty about it? Because if we stay meek for too long, stoppable for too long, we get mean. And by mean, I mean cynical. And you've all met somebody out there who's got cynical. And they're often mean, angry, upset, disillusioned. But where have you got mean, angry, upset, and disillusioned in your life? And do you want to make a shift in that? Because if you stay cynical for too long, we start to create pain in our lives, pain in other people's lives. So if you want access to a joyful, happy, powerful, powered up life, you've got to get magical and mighty. They're the powered up mindsets. Magical, mighty.